I out of town right now. I was supposed to be spending time with my grandmother. She's approaching those last days. And my uncle's here, and he's somebody in my life that I have always looked to. He's the only person that's ever tried to instill those values of education, and I mean that's where the world is. That's a necessity these days, and encouragement to like look to your future, and money for retirement, those values. Take care of those things. They're important, and they are important in this world. They are so important in this world, and it's not. It's the life I tried to achieve, but I couldn't. Um, he told me that he had hopes for something different. And he's my uncle, so he loves me, of course. Um, he says that I need to focus on other things. He didn't say it like this. I have to say. He asked if I have a. Well, he did say you're too focused on one thing. He said that, and in a lot of ways, I can see his point. Y'all, this is the hardest thing to have to do. It really is, because I know for the last 100 years, 1908, mental health has been a diagnosis, and the source of the diagnosis has been forgotten. It's been forgotten. I know that there are a lot of people out there. I'm supposed to be spending time with my grandmother. There's so many verses that come to mind. Don't have working internet right now, so I can't really pull them up to quote them as best as I can because I don't know where anything is. Got my Bible, but I can't really tell you where they're at. Pretty bad about that. Um, he who loves brother or mother or father or somebody love more than me is not worthy. One, carry your cross and follow after me. What did Jesus do? He healed the lunatics. He healed the lunatics. That's what he did. I can tell, like, he's kind of uncomfortable, so I just decided that I'll just stop talking. Because I have nothing else to talk about. I have nothing else to talk about at all. I don't want to talk or think about my daughter. I think about her, but I don't want to talk about that. We're to see things differently. My daughter knows where I'm at. My daughter, my daughter, and my relationship are is very unique. She knows where I'm at. She might not understand it, but she knows where I'm at. I was telling him about the last thing I said, and I was like, "Oh, you just shut up now." He didn't respond. He just sit there. No response. I don't know what he thinks. Other than I'm focus driven. I know he cares. I never said that he wouldn't care about me. Just might not understand. That's difficult. I just don't understand. I told him that I met a girl in jail. People don't want to talk about this negative stuff. Don't talk about this negative stuff. But this is why it's important to me. Number one, I had a voice come to me. I'm not afraid of this. I'm not crying for anybody to pray for me. I'm saying this because it is the realest thing in the world. I had a voice come to me. A word of a sort came to a prophet. It came to me. The devil came to Jesus. The tempter came to him and said, I'm trying to get the end. This is the only one in this chapter. Matthew 4. The tempter came to me and said, I am God. I want you to put a bullet in Chewy's head. Chewy's my ex-boyfriend. He was asleep. The tempter came to Suzanne and said, I'm God, and I want you to put a bullet in Chewy's head. I got up and I left. The tempter came to Suzanne again. Said, I want you to put a bullet in your head. I threw that pistol in the river after that. We call it mental health. The devil took him to the holy city and had him stand on the highest point of the temple. You are the Son of God. Throw yourself down. I want you to jump. To me, there's nothing more important than this ministry. Because we're not sick. We're not sick at all. We have sin in our life. It's a lot about Jesus. I don't care what you think. I'll show you what sin looks like, okay? Jesus was told to jump. Matthew 4. This is the base. I'll do it again. That's Mark. It's Matthew 4, no, Mark 5. I'm sorry. Am I schizophrenic because I hear a voice right now cheer me on? my car. Nobody in here but me. A schizophrenic. He's not just for me though. I have people trying to make look like I'm special. I'm nobody special. Say I'm the bride. I am the bride. I'm just a human that has come along because the time is here for her to come along to show you. That's it. That's it. Just to show you. That's it. I'm nobody. Okay, I'm a nobody. I'm a sinner saved by grace. Who's trying to help? That's it. They went across the lake to the region of, I can never pronounce this word, Gerasenes. When Jesus got off of a boat, a man with an impure spirit. See, I'm not Jesus. I'm not the Messiah. Okay? I don't have healing powers. I can show you. And it should be so simple after that. It should be so simple after that. It's really only 2 chapters is all I need. The churches won't even listen to that, so I go into everything and it's like making it really hard. It should be this simple. Came from the tombs to meet him. This man lived in the tombs. You live in your car. You live on a street. You live in an alley. You live somewhere you're not safe, alone, lost, struggling. No one could bind him anymore. Not even with shackles and chains. Have you ever been in jail? If you have, okay. What was it? Drugs? Rape? Abuse? Neglect? Rob somebody? Steal a car? Stole some food? What are you in jail for? What was your crime? You know your charges. I know mine. You know your record. I know mine. That's you. That's you right there. He had often been bound hand and foot with these shackles and chains, but he tore them apart. And he broke the irons from his feet. This man's going to be aggressive. This is going to be an aggressive man. I wouldn't do that. I couldn't do that. I'm not aggressive. But this man's going to be aggressive. He's going to carry a gun. He's going to want his freedom more than anything. He'll probably kill somebody for it. This man's a drug addict. This man struggles. This man is a sinner. He is a sinner. He sins. This man is a sinner. Christian society. This man who's in jail, aggressive, escaped prison, carrying a gun, gonna kill somebody for his freedom. He's probably been on drugs his entire life, probably has unprotected sex, probably beats his kids. This man is a sinner. He is a sinner. Night and day among the tombs and in the hills, he would cry out, cry out. He would cry out for something. He'd cry out for help. He'd cry out for help. Cry out for help. Somebody help me. I don't want to live this life. I don't want to be homeless on the street. I don't want to be in my car. I don't want to be doing these drugs. I don't want to put the needle in my arm. He would cut himself with stones. I don't want to die. Suicide. mentally sick, depressed person in it. The sinner. He's a drug addict. Cut himself with stones, trying to kill himself. It should be this simple. He saw Jesus from a distance. He ran and fell on his knees in front of him, and he shouted at the top of his voice, "What do you want with me, Jesus, Son of the Most High? How do I have to go there?" The Spirit is telling him, "You are the Most High God. You are the Most High God. You're the God that's the Most High." I'm fast to get mad just reading it, man. Why are you the Most High God? Who's under you? The spirits said that, not a human. Don't torment me. For Jesus had said, "Come out of this man, you impure spirit." And I want y'all to realize the similarities between this story and Mark 4. I didn't read it, but he's led into the wilderness. This man was led into the tombs. Cut himself with stones. Throw yourself down. Put a bullet in your head. This man's a sinner, though, right? I'm mad, y'all. I'm pretty mad. I'm mad. I'm hurt. I'm not really hurt by anybody but Satan. I'm hurt. Like, I'm pretty upset. What is your name? My name is Legion, for we are many. Who does the Legion belong to? Kingdom. Anyways, the pigs in this story, they jump off a cliff. They violently rush down the steep bank, and they run into the water, and they drown themselves. They were acting like normal pigs. I heard of a large pig feeding nearby. Just feeding. The demons, right? The many demons that belong to a body, because a legion, and then there's many demons inside of this body. The demons begged him to send them into the pigs. And so he did. And they committed suicide. Remember, those pigs were acting normal? They were just feeding nearby. Those tending the pigs ran off and reported it to the town. And the people went out to see what had happened. They were afraid. What is happening here? Because you don't see no spirits. You don't see the movement. All you see is a ludicrous man. Normal pigs. Pigs go ludicrous, lunatic. And then the man was healed. They came to Jesus, and they saw the man who had been possessed by the legion of demons sitting there dressed and in his right mind. He was no longer a sinner, no longer a lunatic. He was healed of the demons that were inside of him. Luke 8 is the same story. You can follow the timeline and you know it's the same story. There's only one word I'm going to give you in this one. It's the same story. It's the control. This one says, it doesn't tell you lead or anything. It just says that the man had been in the tombs. 8:29, it's the same story. It says he was driven by the demon. That's Ezekiel's vision. I was looking on the word comprehendeth it. Psalms, and it was about possession. Possession of a demon. But then as I got further down, it also had a comparison of a possession from Christ. Christ possesses you. And he like I had what it said. It said something about controlling your mind, but Christ will control your mind. There are verses in this Bible that say to take every thought captive. There's your intrusive thoughts. Mentally sick people, intrusive thoughts. Grab them, take them captive, make them obey Christ. It's all in here, guys. Why would Satan attack your mind? Why would that Strong's Concordant verse compare that word comprehended this to a maybe it was a dark, no, because it wouldn't be darkness, it was probably comprehended. I was looking at John where it says the comprehended is not, those two words, the darkness and comprehend, or the darkness comprehended it not. So it's probably comprehended this. And it was saying there's like a possession, like Christ can do that too if you let him in, if you let him fill you. He's already there, though. Why is it all mental? Why would Satan attack your mind so much? Why do people hear voices? Why is all emotion and stuff stem from here? All thoughts. Why would he attack your mind? Because the door is right here. The door is right here. I told my uncle, and that's when I left. I'm not mad. I'm not mad. I just don't know what I'm supposed to do. I am honestly in a very bad spot right now, okay? And it's got nothing to do with the Spirit of Christ, okay? Because that's great. You got people that say you shouldn't have that much trouble. It shouldn't be that hard for you, Christ. Christ fills you up with hope, love, and joy. And I got all of that from him. I'm so happy. I get joy at night. I hold my Bible. I listen to talk to him. Paul did not live a happy life either. Y'all got it all wrong. All wrong. My problem right now is finding somebody who believes me. I don't even know if my uncle believes me. He won't even respond. He just says you're too focused on it. We're supposed to go to the church with stuff like this. We are supposed to go to the church building with stuff like this. And they don't see this. They don't see this. That's where we're supposed to go. That's who we're supposed to reach. I'm supposed to reach. It's the church members. Because people who are mentally sick and on medication and drug addicts or living on the streets, they go to the churches for help. That's where they go. That's where they go. They go to churches. Not church's chicken. Just making a joke. Okay, that's where they go. Okay, let me get the story. I told about stories in jail. I'm glad I went through my horrible life in jail and out. If I had not had any of that experience, I would not be able to go through this. And eventually, it's gonna break. Like I said, I did one day. I said, I feel like I'm hitting a brick wall, like banging my head. Like one day it will break. One day, and then it'll get easier for me. One day, I'll get that person who is credible. People listen to him, her. They see it. Their eyes are opened. Wow. See how important it is, because it's the most important thing that we can do for anybody is to love these people enough to bring the truth to them so that they can actually get the help that they really need, because psychotropic drugs is not what they need. Did Jesus heal that man with psychotropic drugs? How can one individual person take down the psychotropic drugs? I can't do that. I don't care how much power. I can't do it alone. Not alone. Not alone. But Christ can, collectively in all of us. Collectively in all of us, because he enlightens all men. I am nobody special. I am nobody special. I am looking for the right person to help me with this. The right person. Because I would really like to get somewhere where I can get my life back. Normal, figuring out how I can make this a ministry in real life and actually making my living to help people with this. I don't want to go back to cleaning. It takes money to make money, guys. You know this. And I ain't got none. My intentions are in the right spot.